Hi everyone and welcome back to the Bods. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You join me today for the first Winter Village update for 2023. Now we did talk about this on the podcast a few weeks ago, which I'll link up if you haven't listened to it, ideas of what we're going to do and also the background of how I'm feeling about the Winter Village this year. But let's get straight into getting the room ready. So I've spent all of November trying to tidy our house ready for Christmas, and the side is clear in our dining room. Ian has brought the boards down, ready to go. I do need to find a new home for the girls' little mushroom village though. So the boards are in, and my kids have taken the first opportunity to cover them in their own Lego. They see a space and they're like, oh, Mummy must want us to play here now. So a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. There's not too much. And we've brought down the tracks, and normally we would lay those out, same sort of way that we do every year. But this year we've decided that we're going to maybe change things up a little. I don't know if we will actually end up doing that. So we're experimenting with what tracks sort of fit. So we've got a circle here, because obviously you need a bit of clearance at the back to make sure the train doesn't hit the wall. It will overhang a little, which I'm not entirely sure I'm happy about. And then this end, we've gone for using flexi track because that makes it a little bit skinnier so it doesn't fall off. And we put some straights in there as well to give us a bit more sort of length to the track, I guess, making it like not just a circle. I would love to have like a track along here that goes backwards and forwards the train, and like there's a station there, and so this is like the fun side of the village, and then that's the sort of living area. Unfortunately that's going to need like things like colour sensors and things to stop it from going and make it go backwards again, and we don't have any of that stuff yet, so that might be a next year plan. Although we talked about next year making a hole in this wall and going the whole way around that way, so I don't know what the plan is, and I'm kind of a little bit stuck because of that. So I think Ian and I are going to have a little bit of an experiment with the track and see what we come up with. But at the moment, this is how it's looking. We've also brought down the tunnel, which is still far too blocky, which we need to rectify. But whether we'll get to that this year, I think this is the problem. We need to spend summer Christmas actually building it and get it to a point where we're happy with it, so that next year it's actually done, because once we put it back upstairs we don't think about changing it. So definitely progress needs to be made. Okay, so I have decided that I'm going to go for this kind of track on both sides. So I need to get this replicated over here, remove this real circle, see if I can get it to go through this tunnel as well, because I'd quite like to incorporate that. But I might see if I can do something else on the other side. I need to get the tram rebuilt. I'm going to get Ian to do that. And hopefully he can also motorise it at the same time. And then we can have a train on one side and tram on the other. So I think that'll look nice. I brought down a few of these sort of facade-y type ones, because we've not got the track going this way this year. That's the decision we've made. I'm going to see if I can get a whole sort of streak going along here, because I like the way that looks. And then I'm just going to try and like be a little bit sparser with the Winter Village this year, and like maybe add to the market. That's kind of based on this gift with purchase. Like I'm going for it's a market year. So I'm going to try and build some more of these type of buildings. And I've got the Winter Village market that they actually released here as well. So I'm going to lay that all out, get the track sorted and see how we're looking. I'm not really feeling very Winter Villagey though, because I'm full of cold and it just is a bit overwhelming. So I'm just going to do my best for today, and maybe we'll pick it up again next week. So I've just popped up into the Lego room to start bringing stuff down to the Winter Village, even though I'm nowhere near needing the sets down. I just try and come up to the Lego room when I'm in the middle of the house, so that I don't have to go all the way up 2 flights of stairs. So I'm just going to take it down and hope that I can fit it in somewhere. But I am wondering about this tunnel that Ian has been building, this one here, whether that will come apart into sections. It doesn't look like it. It looks like he's tried to make that back wall pretty solid across. But I was wondering if I could steal some of that for the train downstairs, now that we've got a slightly different layout maybe. Whether that would work instead of a completely enclosed mountain. I'm going to see what Ian thinks. I'm not going to touch his handiwork, otherwise I might break it. But yeah, it's looking a little less busy in here because some of it is now down here ready to go downstairs. Okay, so I've got a few sets down now. So I've got Santa's Visit. That's retiring this year. If you haven't got it already, go pick it up. It's a really beautiful set. I just love the colours. And then this year's one over in the corner, Alpine Lodge. Also very good. And then this is my Winter Village Market. I think it needs a few more stalls. I think I would like to make this all market. So I'm going to try and recreate these ones in maybe different colours. Or maybe the big one, actually. I think it needs like a... You know when you get the German Christmas markets with the big beer places? I don't know what beer is in German, but you know, where you sit with the big sort of jugs of it. I might try and do that with some sort of seating area in here. But then I've got these 4 houses, so Hogsmeade's in there, as well as Main Street, Holiday Main Street, I think it's called, or Holiday High Street, depending on where you're from. And so I put those close together to see what they look like. And I think I could probably double the amount that I've got there. I don't know if I'm going to get around to doing that this year, or whether I will just spread them out for this year. And I've put the track down in here. I'm not entirely sure whether the train is going to go through the tunnel based on where I've put the track. So I'll have to try that out. And I don't really want to put any sort of sets in there until I've tested that train. So I'll get the train down and give that a test. But the problem I have is I can't reach most of the sets in the Winter Village. So I'll have to wait until next week to show you that, because Ian is not here right now to help me with that. And I did manage to reach the bus though. This is my favourite Winter Village decor. Just think it's so beautiful. So that can be on the road here along with the houses. So this might be where we call it quits for the day. I would probably need to buy some parts for this, and annoyingly Bricks and Pieces has closed for the year for some unknown reason, so I might not be able to pick up stuff from there, but there's always Bricklink, so I'll give that a go. And there's also always my parts collection, which is in a lot better state than it used to be, so I might be able to find bits to do it myself. But yeah, this is week 1 of the Winter Village progress. Nothing that side, few houses here that could do with a few more, and then we're going whole hog on the market. I think market is how I'm feeling this year, so let's get on with that. So let me know in the comments below what you think of my Winter Village so far. Also, if you like Winter Village videos, I've got a whole bunch of them because Winter Village is one of my favourite themes. I'll link that up at the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.